There is a silent battlefield in modern life where nothing is shouted yet everything is decided. Not by muscles, not by money, but by emotional gravity. The Stoics understood this long before social media and modern dating psychology. They knew that people do not move toward power, they move toward certainty. And what most people call control is really the ability to remain unshaken when emotion tries to pull you off center. This video is not about manipulation. It is about understanding human nature so you never become a victim of it. When you master yourself, you naturally influence others. That is the Stoic way. Many men lose their frame because they chase approval. Many women lose clarity because emotion overrides reason. This creates predictable patterns. Once you see the pattern, you stop reacting blindly, you stop begging, you stop over-explaining, you become calm, grounded, and selective, and that calm creates authority. If you feel triggered by this topic, it means emotion is already leading. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Reason first, emotion second. Today we break down 3 emotional pressure points, not to exploit but to understand. Because understanding removes fear, and when fear is gone, control disappears and influence replaces it. Stay with me and listen slowly. This is not hype, this is ancient psychological truth. Rule 1: Emotional validation hunger. Most people misunderstand this completely. They think attention is the currency. It is not. Emotional validation is, when feelings are mirrored and acknowledged, the nervous system relaxes. When they are not, emotion intensifies. Many women are taught consciously or unconsciously to externalize emotional regulation. To feel safe, they seek emotional confirmation from the environment. When that confirmation is inconsistent, emotion spikes. Here is the Stoic key. Never rush to soothe, never rush to argue. Remain present without overfeeding emotion. Marcus Aurelius wrote that we must not become the slave of another person's inner weather. When you stay calm and grounded, you become the reference point. Emotion naturally leans toward stability. Men who panic over text messages or mood shifts lose authority instantly. Men who remain steady without coldness create safety. This is not ignoring. It is containment. You listen, you acknowledge, but you do not abandon your frame. Paradoxically, this restraint increases respect. The mistake is thinking validation means agreement. It does not. Validation is presence, not submission. When you master this, you stop chasing reactions. Emotion follows you instead of leading you. Rule 2: Fear of emotional uncertainty. Unpredictability creates anxiety, but emotional unpredictability also creates attachment. This is why hot and cold dynamics are so powerful and so dangerous when used unconsciously. Stoicism does not teach chaos. It teaches controlled consistency. Here is the difference. You are predictable in values but not in availability. Your principles never change. Your time and attention are earned. When someone does not know where they stand emotionally, they invest more attention. This is basic psychology. However, the Stoic never abuses this. He simply refuses to over-explain himself. He does not chase closure. He does not argue for his worth. Seneca warned that the man who needs to be understood is already losing power. Clarity comes from action, not justification. When you stay composed and do not fill silence with anxiety, the other person projects meaning. Uncertainty grows. Attachment deepens. Again, this is not cruelty. It is self-respect. The moment you try to lock someone emotionally, you lose your leverage. Freedom is attractive. Desperation is repulsive. Stoicism trains you to be free first. Rule 3: Sensitivity to emotional leadership. This is the deepest layer and the one most people never notice. Emotion looks for direction the same way water looks for a slope. Whoever remains calm during emotional intensity becomes the leader by default. Many women are emotionally intelligent, but that does not mean they want to carry emotional direction all the time. When chaos appears, they subconsciously scan for who is steady, who is not reactive, who is not shaken by tone shifts, tears, silence, or pressure. The Stoics called this inner citadel. Epictetus taught that no one can disturb you unless you allow it. When you do not argue during emotional storms, when you lower your voice instead of raising it, when you pause instead of reacting, leadership transfers to you automatically. This is why emotional outbursts lose power against stillness. Stillness creates contrast. Contrast creates authority. The mistake many men make is trying to win emotionally. Explaining, debating, defending. This signals instability. The Stoic does not compete with emotion. He outlasts it. Presence without panic dissolves resistance. Over time, the other person mirrors your regulation. This is not dominance through force. It is dominance through composure. Once this pattern is established, emotional respect locks in. Now understand this clearly. These are not tricks. They are consequences of self-mastery. The moment you try to control someone, you lose control of yourself. Stoicism flips the game. You discipline your reactions, you guard your time, you act from principle, not impulse, and influence becomes a side effect. Women are not weak. Emotion is not weakness. Unregulated emotion is. The Stoic path is not about winning people. It is about becoming unshakable. And the unshakable are always followed. If this message challenged you, sit with it. Growth lives in discomfort. Comment below what rule hit you the hardest. Subscribe to Stoic Spark for more ruthless clarity. And press the bell icon so you never miss what sharpens your mind and steadies your soul.